Everybody, welcome back to Wicked Good Sports. This is Bayou Breakdown. We're joined as always by Jack Tiernan. Jack, how you doing?
Ryan, I'm good, thanks, man. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing okay, considering how my
Yeah,
football team looks. I assume you're doing much better, having coming
fully.
off a win this week, 33-22 over the Washington football team. Jack, what'd you see? What'd you like? What didn't you like? Just tell me about it.
And it's every other week. I feel like I have a
Mm-hmm.
different Jameis Winston. And this week, I was happy with this Jameis Winston.
Mm-hmm.
Four touchdown passes, high 200s in yardage, one pick. Okay, sure, whatever. A nice Hail Mary to Marquez Callaway.
Mm-hmm.
He looked sharp. He looked like his decision making is improving again. And that's against a decent defense. They got a lot of pressure up front. So the fact that he's able to get that yardage and most of that came from one play to Callaway. I was pretty content with his performance overall.
Yeah, like you said, four touchdowns, one pick. Pretty good week for famous Jameis over here. Um, and yeah, I guess just moving forward, what do you think? I guess what are your biggest takeaways from this game moving forward? Like Kamara, I know he's kind of been the focal point of the offense, especially in the wins. But do you think they're doing a
Yeah.
better job of not making him like the only, you know, focus of the offense? Because we've seen how with Christian McCaffrey in Carolina, if you ride someone into the ground, it's not always good. So how have the Saints been doing, kind of spreading around their offense so far?
No, I'll be honest. I think Kamara was less involved than I expected
Mm-hmm.
him to be for the first portion of the season. He's still going to get a high volume of touches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of the dynamic playmaker that he is. He's going to get dink and dumps, and
Yep.
he'll line up in the slot sometimes, right? Like he can do a lot of things, so he's going to be used a lot. But I do think that even with the depleted receiving core, and by depleted I mean essentially just not Michael Thomas,
Right.
is the offense is doing well in spreading it around and not making it so that we have to rely on Kamara, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it does definitely correlate when he has a bad game. The Saints have a bad game, but that I mean you could say the same for the Panthers with Christian McCaffrey. But the
Oh,
difference is
I'm
Christian
sure their
McCaffrey.
fans are saying it right now. The last couple of
I'm
weeks,
sure they're like, oh wait, why are we bad again? And it's like, well, I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder.
What could have possibly happened in the last 2 weeks that make you
Mm-hmm.
bad now? I don't know,
Yeah.
but and that's what we don't want to worry about, right? So I think, like you mentioned, that it's important to keep Kamara involved, obviously, and give him his volume, but I think you do need to spread it around to have some sort of success with him.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, like you said, obviously tough draw with that Washington front four. How do you think the
Mhm.
Saints handled that pressure coming at them? I know Washington's a little down from where we thought they were going to be after last
Yeah,
year, where their defense is kind of a strength of the team, but still, you know, decent like front four. So how do you think they handled that?
a decent front four, and I mean, again, they have um, got Chase Young over there too, right? So
Mm-hmm.
he's obviously going to apply some pressure.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I think their offense isn't as bad as people think it is. So the fact that RD was able to hold that up was nice.
Mm-hmm.
22 points is like not the worst thing in the world, frankly.
Right.
So I think we did a decent job there. But on the offensive side of the ball, I think Jameis's decision making has improved definitely. He's a little bit more patient. He's not as erratic as we
Mm-hmm.
saw. I think it was week 2 or 3 where he was like getting hit and knocked to the ground. And one of our
Mm-hmm.
tight ends, I think it was Joe Johnson or whatever, um, just like came down with something that was like stupid, should never have been thrown. But
Yeah,
like,
against the Patriots, they
what
had a
was
questionable
yeah,
throw for a touchdown.
questionable is generous. I think that should never have been thrown.
Right.
That was not good. It was not pretty.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I no, it looks like he feels a lot more comfortable now, and I think it is with him knowing the offense better, building rapport with these guys. But it seems like even with guys that provide pressure, like their front four, Chase Young, right? Like he was doing a nice job of getting the ball out in time, cleanly, and racking up his tutters.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think we had high hopes for him coming into the season, and I'm still hoping that he continues more on this path than the couple of times we've seen him have some bad games. But
But
you
yeah,
know, I mean, he's gonna have to. play consistently like that because I don't want to be the bearer of bad news because I had to see it firsthand. The Buccaneers are really fucking good again.
No,
Yeah.
I hate it. I don't. Yeah, I hate it. Tom Brady looks stupid, and he's like almost my dad's age. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's unbelievable. And we have guys in there starting that are younger than us, right? So it's
Right.
just like I don't understand. I don't understand, man. Tom
It makes no
Brady
sense.
continues to defy time. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's unbelievable.
Unreal. So that's what they're gonna have to try to beat at some point. They already
Yeah,
lost one to them, right?
and not surprising, but I'll look. I'll take a wild card spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's fight for that. The bottom of the NFC, that's okay. We can work our way in from there. But
Mm-hmm.
I think, to be honest, in order to get to that level first, I want to see Jameis start to increase his yardage on a little bit bigger plays. I know that's
Right.
very risky, and I keep saying like that's all he ever did, but uh, it seems like he's very, very, very concerted effort in like making these efficient passes, and I'd like to
Mm-hmm.
see him not necessarily throw more Hail Marys, right? But a couple of deep balls would be
Mm-hmm.
pretty. I mean, he's done it with Deontay Harris a couple times, with Marquez Callaway a couple
Mm-hmm.
times, and it looks good. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like he's still holding back just a little bit, and I think
Yeah.
with that you have to worry about his efficiency going forward. But he's fun to watch right now, right? He's been all right.
He kind of watched Drew Brees last year. And he's like, oh, that's what I should do. And I was like, all
Yeah,
right, you should do that, but throw it long sometimes too. That'd be good.
that's where I'm at.
You
Yeah.
know?
No 30 and 30 season again, please. But like
Yeah.
he's 12-3 on the season right now, so
Mm-hmm.
that's all right.
Much improved.
Granted, nine
Much
of those
improved.
are from 2 games, but
Hey, dude, the Dolphins have thrown 5 touchdowns this season, so
oh,
like, yeah, I
I did
mean,
not
he
know that.
sounds like amazing as far as I'm concerned. It's been tough. I don't know if you've watched the Miami minutes, but I'm like slowly like becoming more
Yes. Oh, I
depressed
have.
as it goes. So we'll see
It's
where I'm
fun
at.
to. I clicked through a couple of them, and I can watch your demeanor shift every
Mm.
week. It's less and less good. It's if you haven't done that to our viewers, I highly recommend it because
Mhm.
there is some quality content.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the stages of grief. You know, I'm hopefully creeping up on acceptance to where I'm just like realistic, like, okay, they suck. So I'm going to have to live vicariously through the Saints' success and through your hopeful happiness with their success
Hopeful.
here, if nothing
I think
else.
well, Tua's supposed to come back though, isn't he? So that could be nice.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm at the point where
True.
I'm just like, we'll
No,
see, and I'm not going to hope for anything.
I
Because
don't
I
blame
had
you. I
hope
get it.
and it smacked me right in the face. All right, anything else you want to talk about for the Saints before we get on out of here?
Oh man, I'm good. I'm looking forward to this week's. Actually, no, not this week's matchup. Sorry, it's a bye week. We
With the
got
Saints.
week 7 is our
That's
next.
convenient for us because we got NBA
Nice.
news to talk about, so we can
Definitely.
supplement.
Sure.
Oh man! All right, Jack. Where can they find you online?
Best place to find me is Twitter, and that's at Jack_Tiernan. I've got plenty of football, NBA, and especially my Red Sox content coming up.
Yes, yes. The Red Sox have moved on to the ALCS against the Houston Astros, and hey, hopefully we'll beat them. I know probably everyone else in the country are like, fuck these two teams. I fucking hate these teams.
Yes, yes.
But hey,
I
for
feel
us,
like
it's fun.
there's more hate towards the Astros right now, I think, but then
Hopefully.
at the same time, I hope we'll see. We'll definitely hear it in the stands one way or another.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so go follow Jack online. You can follow me on Twitter at the Fake Mars. This channel on Twitter at Wicked Good Sport, and at Everything. Instagram, Wicked Good Everything. Twitch and Twitch.tv/Wicked Good Everything. And on TikTok, just search Wicked Good Everything. And hopefully soon, just search Wicked Good Sports. Get some ideas for some TikTok stuff. So we'll see what happens there. Jack, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it.
We'll see you.